We are honored to have some very esteemed guests joining us over here, and would just ask you to rise as I read your name and title. We have Ambassador Hyo Sung Park, New York Consul General from the Republic of Korea. George Chae, co-chair the First Korean Congress Centennial Celebration. Sung Ho Kim, General Secretary. Judy Yu, Philip Jason Board Member. Kayung Hee So, Grace Park. Master Bong Pil Yang. Consul Chung, Sung Kim, and Young Chae. Mr. Speaker, may I speak on House Resolution 172?
Yes, sir. Please proceed.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I just want to rise and thank the members for their unanimous support of House Resolution 172. I learned a great deal in this subject, and I was really surprised to learn some salient facts that I was unaware of before, and maybe many of the members know. But we all know that Philadelphia, Pennsylvania played a pivotal role in American independence and our fight for freedom and democracy and independence as a whole. What I did not know is that Philadelphia, Pennsylvania played a pivotal role in Korean independence. And you know, it was brought to my attention that back in March of 1919, some activists in Korea met at a restaurant in Seoul to draft a Korean Declaration of Independence. The declaration was publicly read that day in Seoul and at other places throughout Korea. As translated, the declaration begins, "We hereby declare that Korea is an independent state and that Koreans are a self-governing people. We proclaim it to the nations of the world in affirmation of the principle of the equality of all nations, and we proclaim it to our posterity, preserving in perpetuity the right of national survival." Ultimately, 2 million Koreans joined in widespread nonviolent mass demonstrations supporting the effort for independence. Throughout the time period, more than 7,000 demonstrators were killed, 16,000 wounded, and 46,000 arrested during this period of Korean resistance. Notably, from April 14th through April 16th, 1919, the First Korean Congress convened in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, to broadly declare Korean nationalism and activate supporters in the United States. Dr. Philip Jason, a Korean political refugee who settled in Delaware County in the 1880s, worked to establish Philadelphia as a central overseas base. Dr. Jason and other activists recognized Philadelphia as a symbol of freedom for oppressed people and a site where founding transformational documents for the United States of America were drafted. So this year, from April 12th through the 14th, 2019, the Korean American community is coming together in Philadelphia to celebrate the centennial of the March 1st movement and the First Korean Congress, again, held in the city of Philadelphia. So I want to thank my colleagues for their support unanimously of the resolution earlier, which expresses our sincere appreciation for the acts of nonviolent resistance and the ideals of independence associated with the rise of Korean nationalism, and further recognize the contribution of Korean Americans in our Commonwealth and beyond. Mr. Speaker, thank you so much for the opportunity, and special thanks to our guests for joining us from various parts of the United States and abroad in support of this effort. Thank you so much.